We probably need to get that car, you know?
I know. Today's May 1st. Found a bunch of old cars we're thinking about buying. What you see here is a 46 Ford Coupe. I'm getting a pretty good deal on it. We're going to take off through the woods and show you a little bit more about what we found. There's an Esso gas pump my father just bought, 50 bucks. Old Chrysler New Yorker, International Scout. I think I'm going to walk along the edge of the woods here and go back into the other stuff. As you can tell, it's pretty well hid because we're no more than 200 yards off the interstate and you can't see any of this stuff. And stepping over into the woods now. As you can see, got a 50, 51 Dodge truck. A lot of good stuff. And we'll walk over here. Took some pictures of it the other day. Let me walk around this pile of brush. And it's a 61 Seneca station wagon. A lot of interest on this thing when I posted these pictures on the internet on a car board that I was on. Pretty solid car. Got a feeling it can be bought relatively cheap because the guy's done sold us a couple of cars and he's been real decent. Still got the, I'm assuming that's a red block 318 in it. Other side here, just as nice. Just back in the woods here. And you got an old Coronet sitting right beside it here. Four-door car, about as complete as they come. We'll look over inside of it here best we can. Doesn't have a tree fall on top of it, but it's all there. Looks like it might have even solid floors. Got the straight 6 in it. I don't know if you can see in there or not. We're gonna walk around here and look at some more stuff. Off topic car, we're really not that interested. '37, '38 model Ford truck. No bed, no rear wheels. Cab's a little bit rough down low, but it is a builder. It's complete. Motor and transmission. Got the old flathead in it. It's a half-ton truck. Take a look at the motor here. It's a 59 AB flathead. A lot of good stuff on this truck. Somebody was asking me about the chrome on this truck. As you can tell, it's pretty much toast, but it is there. We'll walk around the other side of it here. It's just amazing what you'll find in the woods in the middle of nowhere, and like I said, you can hear the interstate behind me. Here's the other side of the truck. And right down here is a 57 Chevrolet. The gentleman that owns this property and owns these cars was nice enough to tell me that I told him I had a 57 wagon that I was working on. Gentleman was nice enough to give me the front bumper off of this car. It's in fairly decent shape, but the rest of the car is toast. It does have a Powerglide column in it, and still has the Powerglide transmission stuck in it. Here's a front end off an old Dodge truck. Got a real cool grill in it. Might try and snatch that up. Like I said, the guy's real decent to deal with. And here's one that I bought. It's a 30, 31, something like that. Plymouth or Dodge or something like that. It's rough, but hey, they're not making any more of them. It's still got the fenders and stuff laying with it. Let me get around on this gully here. Right there lays one of the doors beside it. Bought the old car. I couldn't, if I don't fix it, I couldn't have went wrong. The man sold me this car for $100. So I really, it's one of those things that even if you don't do anything with it, you had to buy it all the same. I think it's kind of cool. I never have gotten around to see the front end of it in it all, but at this point it really don't matter. It still does have the fenders on it, as you can tell. Who knows, the rest of it may be laying inside of it with the rest of the junk. But there's the other side of that 57 Chevy wagon. Best I can tell, this was the man that sold me this stuff. This was his home place. We're walking through a briar patch now, so if I get a little bit wobbly with the camera, you'll understand. What's left of an old barn here. I'd say my father's somewhere around that old barn somewhere. He's good about going and checking stuff out too. But anyway, oh, here lays a straight axle out of banjo rear end out of one of those Fords. Like I said, it's just hard to tell what you'll walk around in the woods finding when you're out on a Sunday enjoying yourself on May 1st, 2011. There lays a rear end out of something there. There lays another rear end out of something. See if we can't get a peek up in this shed here. Really, not a whole lot of anything. Odd and end, off-topic Chevrolet truck parts. But anyway, if we find anything else, we'll turn the camera back on. I think I'm gonna walk over to this house.